God ain't bring me this far just to barely survive.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
God didn't bless me just to get by, didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow, exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by, He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. I remember nights when the fridge was talking loud, empty shelves, heavy prayers, faith in the clouds. Mama said, hold on, God sees it all. Even when the pocket's thin, we still stand tall. Now I see the vision clearer than before. He don't give crumbs, He prepared a whole store. If He said it, He meant it, I trust what He said. He ain't the God of lack, He the God of way made. I ain't chased the bag, I chased the space. Now grace on grace got me running my race. Every step order, every breath planned. I don't just survive, I thrive in His hands. Yeah, God didn't bless me just to get by, didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow, exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by, He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. Words say above all I could ask or think, so I stop thinking small every time I blink. If He owns the cattle, the hills, the land, why would I doubt what's already in His plan? Pressure tried to break me, pain tried to mold me, but purpose kept pulling, wouldn't let it hold me. I'm blessed in the city, blessed when I leave, blessed when I sow, blessed when I believe. I ain't got a scheme, I ain't got a lie, favor got my name written front line, from the pit to the palace. Yeah, I testify, He didn't call me up just to get by. Overflow, yeah, it's more than enough. Running over, fill my cup. If He did it once, He'll do it again. I don't live in fear, I live in Him. Overflow, I'm covered in grace. Every blessing got purpose in place. Hands up high, let the world know I ain't just alive. I'm supplied. God didn't bless me just to get by, didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow, exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise go. Nah, not just to get by, He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by.
Pull up on the curb, engine humming low, your suitcase in your lap, saying let's just go. City's fading fast in the rear view glow, 1,000 miles behind us, we'll let it all go.
My heart's racing faster than the wheels on the ground. Every turn we take, we're leaving all ghosts in this town. You squeeze my hand and I feel it clear. No looking back now, it's just us here.
No more goodbyes in the pouring rain, no more shadows calling our name. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
You're singing to the radio, barefoot on the seat.
I swear I never knew love could take
tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
No destination, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi, just a brand new start. This ride's enough to heal my heart. Getaway taxi tonight.
I remember those nights when the rain would fall. We were fire and lightning through it all. I let my pride build a wall too high, but every tear I cried just proved I lied. I can feel your touch in the midnight wind, and I don't wanna let that slip again. If love's a fight, I'll fight till the end, 'cause losing you once was more than I can mend. I never wanna lose you again. 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 I was stubborn, too blind to see. You were the best that ever happened to me. Took your love and pushed it away. Now I'm praying for just one more day. Yeah. Every heartbeat whispers your name. I'll take the blame. I'll take the pain. I swear on my soul I won't pretend. Never wanna lose you again. Love's easy when it's new. I don't wanna owe you. I don't wanna owe me. I don't wanna be alone. I never wanna lose you again. 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 I was so used to pain and misused you. I was so used to pain and misused you. I never wanna lose you again. 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 I never wanna lose you again.
Boots in the mud. For a night, Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud, yeah. Step on the glass, catching that wildlife. Toledo, where we at? Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get stomp in the dirt. Glass City on my shirt, 419 on the grind, putting soul in the work. From the bay to the block, you can hear that sound. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Wake up, Toledo. Got my boots in the mud.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with the Since You on the Radio, Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, great people. It's another good day to have a great day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up. We have in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, the co-owner of P360 Studio. Oh, that's me. I thought I turned it down. Was it you or me?
That's not me.
Let me see. I thought I turned everything down when I came in the door.
Old folk in their electronics.
Co-owner of P360 Studio, the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, Alabama.
Come on, Alabama.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Utah, Alabama.
Utah, Alabama.
Alabama. Good morning to our grinders. Welcome. Good morning. It is Talk About It Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure we have a lot to talk about today, and go from there. Hopefully you guys can join us today. You guys are more than welcome to call in at 419-740-0433. Or just in the description, hit the link and you can video chat with us and talk about it. Let's really talk about some things. Let's get some things off your chest if you need to get some things off your chest. But today is voting day, right? Mm-hmm. So make sure you vote. I'm a little concerned about who we have running, but hey, nothing changes if nothing changes. What's going on with you, Dr. Liddell?
We're gearing up for this conference.
Yeah.
I released the new flyer yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
So the official details are out now that the hotel is secure.
Okay.
The itinerary will be out this week for all my people that are involved. So Dallas has let me know they are coming in a bus, by plane, and by car. So
okay.
They're coming. So now I need Toledo. I need my people to show up.
Yes, that's what you need.
I need my people to show up.
Yeah.
And it's not just about me, but it's about what's about to take place.
Right.
Based on what happened last year at this conference. Mm-hmm. If we pick up where we left off, if you've been at CMWC and seen what is happening, and because we're having the services at CMWC, I'm expecting great things. Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw on the video, I seen you on the video,
oh,
right?
Yeah.
I saw you getting your praise on, girl.
Of course.
Hey, you was getting your praise on.
Listen here, when your bishop go in, you're supposed to go in. And
right.
I'm glad you said that. So, I think the person's name was D Davis that got in my inbox. So I reposted that video. Let me say it to my camera. So I reposted that video.
Okay.
Now I ain't ashamed, and neither is nobody in that video, because we know what God has done for us, where God has brought us from. But for that person to get in my inbox on that video and say, first of all, they sent me the crying emoji, and then they sent me a message that said, "Whatever happened to worshiping in decency and in order?"
Ooh.
First of all, we were all in order when you saw that our bishop was giving God praise.
Right.
You follow suit, because if the man of God is in praise and worship, you need to be too. So I don't know who they thought they was playing with, but don't play with me, because I'm not the one nor the two. I will continue to do just that, because just waking up was a blessing.
I call that Holy Ghost savvy that you just said. Don't get in your inbox with all that.
Exactly.
That's just weird, though.
It's
right,
weird.
It is weird.
How do you tell somebody how to pray, praise and worship? how do you tell somebody
Is
what
that
to
is
do?
that in the Bible? Praise and decency and in order. I've heard the term in decency and in order, but not
Praise.
when it comes to praise. David danced to his clothes fell off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And wasn't nobody's clothes falling off. So we wasn't there yet.
So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it Tuesday. What's going on with you, Jesse?
Oh, just gearing up for this week and getting these projects done. That's why we call it Project 360.
Project 360.
Project
we rolling in
360,
though.
yeah.
We got them coming in
Yeah,
though.
we got them come in, and I think that's exciting because it'll when the projects come in, that expands what we're doing.
Right. Absolutely.
And that's from
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely.
And also, I've been thinking really a lot about our discussion today, like about voting, because a lot of people don't understand like how important that is. Even us in this room, I'm sure we've missed times when we didn't make it out to vote because we were so busy. But I think we should put that aside for a second and just take 30 minutes, if that,
Right.
to go to your poll and vote.
Right.
So yeah, I think that'll be a really good discussion today. If we can get people to call in and talk about why you are not voting if you choose not to vote.
Right.
Right.
Right. Absolutely. But the thing about that, though, Jesse, is some people don't want to be held accountable for not voting.
Yeah.
And I've heard it. People will normally say that their vote don't count. But I mean, I've been doing some research the past few days on the gutting of the Civil Rights Act bill, and I'm just in awe what's coming, what's here, and how serious it's going to be. Because the POTUS, right? It's no telling what he gonna do next.
Yeah.
It's no telling what he gonna do next, and it's just sad that there is no accountability. And I saw someone put up a post yesterday where they said there should be term limits on Congress and Supreme Court. Like there should be term limits when you have an individual like I'm gonna say his name, but
Mitch McConnell.
there you go. Okay, you said it. So yeah, when you see
Kim
somebody,
said it.
when you see somebody like him that can barely walk and he has to be assisted to walk, why are you still sitting? Why are you still sitting in the seat?
Yeah.
Why you got dementia still in office?
Right, that part.
Did you even remember why you here?
So it's sad that we don't have these conversations. That's why it's so important that we can get someone from the Ohio Unity Coalition here, and then get someone else here that can talk, and even bring back on Councilwoman McPherson to talk about the importance of voting, because we have to, because we losing right now. We losing. I mean, because we don't value the vote, or because we don't understand the vote. You got an individual that was able to basically get another term in office because they had already did their research, and they already knew that when they said he didn't need the black vote, they was absolutely right. That was absolutely right. And so we have to, we somehow, some way, we got to change the narrative to that. We really do. So talk about it Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. 419-740-0433, or in the description, just hit the link for the video and come on and talk about it. Dr. Carl Mitchell of WTGV, come on, man. Come on and talk to us about the voting. Come share the word, what thus saith the Lord that laid on your heart. And let's talk about this. Vote, vote, vote. You have Marcy Kapter, who's seeking another term, and she's been there ever since I was at Rogers.
I'm about to say she's been there since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Since high school.
and I'm older than y'all, so I told you, like, went all the way back at Rogers. That was in 1987.
Yeah.
I think she got in 86.
I was in elementary.
Yeah, I was in elementary.
So I know people are like, oh,
Her whole life.
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
What?
She's
Almost
serving
40
a
years.
A 50-year term.
Yeah, she is. I think she's the longest female congressman that's been there.
It remind me that Eddie moved. Well, no. Was it Chris Rock? Who
Chris
was
Rock
it?
and Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
when he ran for Jeff? No, it was Eddie Murphy. Wasn't it? Jeff Johnson, the name you know.
Oh yeah.
So we have to have a conversation about that and how important it is, because it's a lot going on. And then the sad part about it, since this is Talk About Tuesday, is the people that talk about stuff but don't do anything about the stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what's really, really sad at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just sad. Just sad that people just don't understand the importance of it and whatnot.
I think some people just talk just to hear themselves talk.
They love to hear themselves talk.
They love to hear themselves talk.
Yeah. I'm trying not to name names, but there's certain individuals who they know what's right for our people, but they choose to be on the other side.
Yeah.
And they throw darts, secretly throwing darts at people. I'm trying not to be too specific, Sean. But that's what they do. They undercover or secretly throw darts at our people and try to undercut what we're trying to accomplish. Especially like the small businesses in our community, the daycares in our community.
Right.
I know Lexi said she had a conversation with them, sorry, with them. But we want to see like what are you doing to help us?
Yeah.
Because that's what at the end of the day, that's what we want to define. Like what's for us.
Because here's the thing with daycares. We need them, and we need good ones because that's where it starts with the children.
It does.
So
if you don't have any structure that young,
right,
then they're gonna be wild growing
you're preventing them from doing what they need to do. And
exactly.
So when we talk about them, not him, but him, but them, them. Right. So I'm with an individual, right? And it's a laid back environment, right? Laid back environment. And I just simply say to this individual, I'm like, hey, is there any way that you can arrange a meeting, right? Arrange a meeting so we can figure out a way on how we can help our children more through an accountability approach, and you have, I know these individuals, and the first thing he says is, man, Judge so-and-so, she hates your guts, man. She hates you, man. And I got her number in my phone. I can call her or her husband, I can call them. And I'm like, really, dude? Like, do you understand that I'm fighting for people that look like me and you? Because 98% of my clientele is white. The problem I have is that there's not enough black and brown children that are coming through our program to understand what accountability looks like. And so when you say something like that to me, that lets me know that you are unattached to what's really going on in the community. And because you're connected to a certain family, right, that the attitude and behaviors of this family is the same way. Like, I'm like, do we really forget where we come from? Yeah.
So when I hear you say that the person openly tells you how much someone else despises or dislikes you, that tells me that in the moment that was spoken to them,
they did not
come to your defense. They did not say, give them a chance. Even if you might understand the person's side of view, you still have to be an advocate for the other person because they're not there to defend themselves.
When you're in that position.
Yes, and especially if you have a personal relationship with the other person.
Right.
Remove yourself from the situation. Hey, that's something you need to talk about with that person. Because if you don't, that makes yourself look crazy.
Real crazy.
Oh, how can they don't like you?
Yeah, if anything, you try to be the bridge that
right.
There's some situations there where people might not like you, but how about we, set up a conversation?
Right.
There's because at the end of the day, it's not about people liking each other.
Right.
Because you should be able to not like somebody and still work with them.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But if it's for a cause that's for the greater good, why not figure out a way to work together to help the rest of the people?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's not about us. It's about the children. It's about the future.
Right.
That just sounded like that song, didn't it?
Sing Whitney Houston.
Right. But yeah, we have to get to a point where we stop focusing on self.
Right.
It doesn't matter what title you hold. It doesn't matter, how many degrees you have. At the end of the day, what is for the greater good?
That's it,
because,
right there.
Even those of us who don't stand in the pulpit every day, we still, you can't say that you are a godly person or, people walk around about they spiritual, whatever you call it. If you have a true relationship with God, you're going to do what's right for others.
Right. Yeah.
So if you are the bridge to get the people who need it to the people who got the power to help make something happen, why aren't you doing that?
Right. And that's the sad part. The sad part is that we have, like, there's a judge who's running in the juvenile, right? And I'm very, very disappointed because I remember when she first ran, right, for the seat in juvenile court, her and I had a conversation, you know, and I told her why this change needed to take place and why it happened. And, you know, she was like, well, if I get in, you know, there's further conversation we can have and this, and that. And then when you get in the seat, you forget everything. Mm-hmm. You forget everything. Because now when I'm looking at people that are seeking our vote, you're only seeking our vote because what's best for you. It's not what's best for us. Mm-hmm. And that's where we have to have an accountability conversation. I call it the war room. The war room is, if you want our vote, you're going to answer these questions. Mm-hmm. And we're going to hold you accountable to them, period, dot. You know, so I'm always say nothing changes if nothing changes. Mm-hmm. And when I see people that don't have the best interests of our children is when I start having a problem. And I really have like toned down really over the years because there's no need for me to scream and yell about what's going on with our babies. You know, we losing our babies, period, dot. And if we're going to continue to lose our babies and we're not willing to fight and stand for our babies, then guess what? I hate to say it, but I mean, you know, you're not mad enough. You're not mad enough what's going on in our community to even have a fight in it. Let me just say that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what that is, though. But, you know, Jesse, as you said, though, you know, like I look at people that are on the ticket, and this one individual is on the ticket, and I'm like literally saying, what have you done? Like, I have not seen no news press, nothing done. I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So again, if you want our vote, and I get why people don't vote, just because of what I just said. You know, why should I vote? Because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. But at the end of the day, if they are strategically stripping us from voting, we got to take another look at that. So that's what that is. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Talk About It Tuesday, 419-740-0433. 419-740-0433. Or just go in the description, hit the link to video chat with us. So again, this is Talk About It Tuesday. We got to talk about the things that is important to us and get some things off your chest or whatnot. But I'm really tripping, Dr. Liddell, about somebody hopping in your inbox. Mm-hmm. Hopping in your inbox. That's kind of like threw me back this morning. I'm like, what?
That's pretty odd.
Well, first of all, do this person even know like what type of backup you got?
No. When I saw it, I was like, And here's the thing. A lot of people be in my inbox.
Oh,
you know,
I bet.
a lot of foolishness. At the same time, you know, that one, you know, and normally I don't open them, but some said open that because I saw the preview of what they said, and I'm like, what? And then when I saw it, I started to respond, and I said, nope. Holy Ghost said, nope, don't do it. And then I was like, let's talk about it Tuesday. Let's go on and talk about this thing.
Go ahead and talk about this thing.
Oh, so you never responded to their message? Like,
no, I reported it and blocked them.
There you go.
Because you're not going to get my energy. You're not going to get me sucked up into your foolishness. Because at the end of the day, you had nothing better to do.
Right.
You had nothing better to do than to watch my story. And here's the thing. I wasn't even the person who originally created it. It was somebody else.
Mm-hmm. It was somebody else, right? It was somebody else.
It was somebody else.
Yeah, I figured that other person is in the room over there, but yeah, I saw that.
Our media team captures a lot of that on Sundays. Mm-hmm. Some you see and some you don't.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that gives you the right to... No.
Right.
You don't say nothing.
Right.
Not over here.
Right.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Right. Keep on doing it.
And I got a bad knee, but I'm still gonna keep doing it.
Yeah. I saw that. I said, that knee, she must got that brace on today.
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Support. If I can play basketball, I can show dance.
That's bananas. That is bananas. That is bananas, man. Hey, Dr. Mitchell, man. You're talking some good stuff, brother. You're talking some good stuff, and I'm trying to keep up what you're saying, but it'd be sure enough be better if you just call on in. Just call on in and talk.
I think he tried to call in, but I had to fix something. CJ just texted me and said there was some feedback from that mic over there. So
okay. Man, you know what? These people, y'all folks.
Technical difficulties. We gotta get it fixed.
Man, y'all. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Man, Dr. Mitchell, is that you? Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
No, it's actually Anton Parker.
Okay, Anton.
Hello,
Anton.
hello.
Hold on, Anton. Hold on. Okay, you there?
Yes, I am.
There you go. What's going on, famo?
Grand Rising, Healthy Rising. I just wanted to tap in and say that it's very important to get out and vote. If there are hurdles that impose, we need to get over those hurdles. 2017, I came home as a returning citizen. The first legislative thing I worked on was the lead abate petitions to the Old West End. Since then, I've changed 100 laws with for safety and justice, 46 other laws with some other political parties, in which all affect our education, our reentry services, our job and family services. So please engage with voting. Even understanding that when you're registered to vote, you're able to have certain civic duties that people who are not registered have. Also, when you go to certain lenders, register for schools, these things are very important that you do be a part of the voting structure, because the dollars that are allocated are different parts of our government. Our voice needs to be heard in our community, as a city, and as a state. So I just say, do some basic research. I came home as a lifelong felon. Willie Knight and Daniel Williams, Avis Files. A lot of people invested in making sure there were pathways for me to understand political, social, and economic needs that would help me out of the processes that had me in the spaces I was in. So please, if you just register, if you don't even like either one of the candidates, that's a different conversation. But just to be a viable citizen in your community, you must register to have your voice heard. So good morning. I love y'all, and y'all keep on topics that our community needs to engage in. So 419 Grind will always be my morning rise and shine.
Man, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. Now, you should have caught that for like.
Oh yeah, we can clip that.
You can clip that. Yeah, that's what's up right there. Yeah, I mean, you know. And if I had the opportunity to be mayor, right, one of the things that I wanted to focus on was a reentry program, right? Being able to help young black men or men that are getting out of the Ohio penitentiaries to give them a leg up coming home, because we can build so much value in the communities in which we grew up in, and being able to do a greater work in those neighborhoods. Planting gardens, being able to make sure that there's healthcare, affordable healthcare in those areas as well, but allowing those men and women who have skills. You know, here we go. We got another one. Good morning. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Caller, who we have?
This is Brother Carl.
Oh, Brother
morning.
Carl. Good morning.
Brother
Good
Carl.
morning. How you doing, sir?
I'm blessed with the joy of living. I can't complain.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So what do you have to say? What do you have to say? Talk to us. Preach to us. Teach us something.
Please. Well, I ain't gonna preach. I hope not. But but I will say it is so important that we vote. We vote. Don't complain if you haven't participated.
Right. Absolutely.
You don't have place to do that. But we do need you to vote. I've already been out to the high school near my home and voted this morning myself. And there was barely anybody there. Last year, there was a whole bunch of people. But this morning, it was about empty.
Wow.
But people's opinions aren't empty.
Right. You got that right. When you talk about it Tuesday, you got that one right there. Everybody has opinions, but nobody is willing to sacrifice for the change. And that's the sad part right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so get out and vote. I got to go get my grandson. I just wanted to call in and say good morning. God bless y'all. And God bless that event, Dr. Liddell.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Have a great day, Doctor. We'll talk to you later.
Yes, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Christ bless. Bye-bye.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studio, Toledo Arc, A Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Business and Solution Work Spa. Before we take our commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube, live on, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the text message from CJ. Thank you, CJ, for the feedback on the feedback. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Hello, my name is Sean Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hobson, Buckeye legend and all-time leading scorer. I was a third player picked in the 1987 draft, and I went on to win an NBA championship in Chicago. I think earlier on in my career, and actually I'm gonna go back a little bit in high school where we had reel-to-reel. We didn't actually have film that you could set up. We could watch film, but we couldn't edit and cut film up. But by the time I got to Ohio State University, where everything is so big time, we had film that you could watch, plus you could edit and slice and cut film up. When I was able to understand film and understood what I was doing on the basketball court, it helped my game grow a tremendous amount. And just sitting there being able to watch film with my coaching staff or an individual coach, and him pointing out different things, I was able to grow my game and take it to a whole nother level. This is why I created the Hobson Film Lab. I think you have a lot of players today, younger players, for getting a lot of individual work with their trainers. They're going to practice, working at their game, and they're playing in games, but I don't think they understand the game. And I think this film lab will help you to understand the game. You get the opportunity to sit with me. You sit down, we're going to discuss. I'm going to edit your film. We're going to sit down and discuss what you're doing right, what you're doing bad. Good offense, bad offense, good defense, bad defense, whatever it is. Jump shot, I'm going to coach your head. I think that's super, super important outside of the individual training that you're getting and the time that you're getting with your coaches and coaching staff in practice and during games. With the Hobson Film Lab, I'm going to teach you awareness. I'm going to teach you how to read certain situations depending on where you are on the floor. I'm going to teach you how, once you beat your first line of defense, second line of defense steps up, how to make plays. Again, it's going to give you the opportunity to understand and learn the game in a way to where you're separating yourselves from everybody else that's playing the game. Click the link to learn more and reserve your spot today, because real development starts when players understand the game.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds, anytime, anywhere? Business cards get tossed, social posts get lost, but video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos, short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1, plan. We help craft your story. Step 2, film in our studio or on location. Step 3, edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4, Deliver, a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Golden sun, we were running free, chasing dreams underneath the trees. Voices laughing, echoes in the night. Streetlights shining, everything felt right. No tomorrow weighing on our minds. Every moment was a treasure in time. Life was simple, love was near. All those memories feel so clear. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children play. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. Swing sets creaking to the summer song. Every heartbeat where we all belong. Pavement games, hopscotch on the ground. Every corner held the magic we found. Now the years move faster than the rain, but in my soul I still feel the same. Take me back where love was true, to the moments when the skies were blue. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children play. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. Ooh, time keeps moving on, but my heart still sings that song of laughter in the summer breeze. All those days meant everything. If I could go back just one more day, back to the park where the children play. No worries, no fears, just joy in the air. The world was ours, we didn't care. If I could turn back, let me stay. Oh, just give me one more day. One more day. One more day.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Wan, in the studio with Since You on the Radio, Dr. Liddell.
Yep, you see me on the radio. It's me, it's me, it's me. Good morning, Toledo. Good morning, Orlando. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Dallas. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up.
You all right?
Yeah, you all right? Right.
My brain was like, hold on.
Hold up.
Pause.
Look, I thought it was a glitch in the Matrix for a moment. I looked. You're right, exactly.
Make sure y'all pay attention.
Listen, in the studio with co-owner of P360 Studio.
You the co-partner.
You the co-partner.
Hey, co-partner.
Look. Even though we swear up and down, we ain't never seen Al.
He's a very busy guy.
Al is very busy.
Very busy with the other business.
With the other business, right? I get it. And then also the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Good morning, CJ Mack. Good morning, RC. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning. Those are my family, my brothers who are not my brothers.
There you go.
And DJ Impress, who's not on the live. Look.
What's
going on today?
Yeah, what's going on today? That's not like Cuzzo. Yeah, because when Anton was talking, I was like, please don't let him come on. Please don't let him come on, because he would go straight in. So
I haven't seen Tyrone either.
Yeah, McCain, right?
McCain, insurance and casualty.
Yeah. What's going on? Man, listen, ladies and gentlemen, y'all better buckle up for real now. Because my little cousin in here, man. And she on fire. So I need y'all to buckle up. Because with these two women sitting across from me, ain't no telling what's getting ready to go down.
It's about to go down.
I already know.
A little taste of creativity discussions, just a little taste.
A preview. Lord have mercy. Cuzzo, how you been doing, first of all?
Good. What about you?
I've been busy. I see you making moves, girl. You done grew up.
Yeah,
I've been knowing her ever since she was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we cousins, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She said we cousins, I hope so.
Listen, I don't play when it come to you. So, look, I'll be making sure that I try to watch all men that be trying to holler at you for real.
No, you ain't got to worry.
I already know, but I don't play. I don't play when it come to the female cousins and stuff. I don't play, man. I'll be watching these fools. But anyway, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, outside of being busy, what else is going on with you?
Oh, I graduate Sunday.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bachelor's in social work.
Wow.
3.5 GPA.
What? You got a what?
3.5.
Oh.
Her smart, her kind, her important.
Important. 3.5. Yeah, that's doing a dang thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately, your cousin didn't have them type of grades when he was going to do. But then that's another thing.
But you made it.
I made it. My brother, the one, got the smarts for real. Yeah. Yeah. My brother got the smarts.
That's where I got from.
Look, I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy brother cousin. I'm like, no, don't tell Sean. Don't let Sean know. Like, we don't want him clowning. We don't want him clowning for real. So what's going on, y'all? Talk to us. Okay, just wanted to see that's that. Yeah. So talk to us about what you guys got going on. This is exciting.
Since you're the guest, I'll let you kind of talk first.
No, you go first.
Me first.
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, if anybody don't know, we are Creative Cutie Discussions, which is another podcast coming out of the 419 Grind Network.
You got to put the LLC on that.
No, that's my LLC. The Discussions is the podcast.
All the cuties.
So you got more than one business.
Oh, I've got multiple. That's just a taste.
Okay.
Yeah. Travel. Come on, wellness, design. Why do you think I'm connected with Project 360? I'm just a piece of the puzzle around here.
Okay.
That's why that's the S after studios.
Yes.
Studios. Yeah, not studios.
I'm one of the studios. I'm one of the studios.
You're one of the studios.
Not the bootios.
Not the
bootios. But yes, Creative Cutie Discussions is actually, it started off just me singular, telling my story, just kind of encouraging women, people, period, in general, because of what I had went through at the time.
Okay.
However, based on what I've shared, everybody know the bottom fell out. And so when I came back and I got connected back over here, I had wanted to start mine back up. Mm-hmm. I knew it had to be video, but I knew it had to be different. Along comes Jesse posting the workshops, and it just so happened the day I came for the workshop was the day no one else showed up. So it gave me and him a time to reconnect. In that moment, I knew that it was time to get back to it. Mm-hmm. But I also told God I didn't want to do it alone. It had to be different this time. And so I had been searching for who to do it with. And so, CMWC, me and Katera right next to each other all the time. And then one day she asked me to help her with, was it the business or the conference? Something.
It was something.
Something. I don't even know, when she said, I was like, okay. But in my head, I'm like, can I help? Like, and I was like, okay, I'm going to be obedient. So we finally got time to sit down at Panera Bread. And so we just started going through the things that we were going to work on together. She helping me with my conference, me helping with hers. And in that moment, God said, this is the connection. And so I was like, you ever do a podcast? And I think she said she wanted to do one, something she said. But in that moment, she didn't hesitate. It was like, yeah.
Wow.
And from that point, I like to work with people who I don't have to be the one to do everything.
Right.
And as soon as we said, yes, let's do it, there was creative things that need to be done that she was able to do that I didn't have to worry about. Like, it was such a relief. Like, she was like, oh, I did this. I'm like, okay, I'm here. And when you work with somebody who can just pick up and do, that is such a relief. And so that's why I knew then it was meant to be. And even in the midst of us trying to get started, we faced challenges, but it was like, okay, God, we've got to launch this. We were supposed to launch, but then, she went through, the loss of her little brother.
Right.
And I wanted to be sensitive to that
Right.
because I understand the loss of a loved one, especially when it's somebody so deep. And so I was like, okay, God, I'm gonna give her time. And so I kept thinking, like, when we gonna record? And Jesse like, you haven't recorded yet. And I'm like, oh, I'm waiting on the room. He's like, no, you got to do it. And so that's when I got the going through the itinerary. It was like, why not do a live to get it all started?
Right.
That way, we can get people to see what we're doing
Right.
in that moment and build from there. And so the Creative Cutie discussions won't be always live, but we're going to be live at the conference that Thursday.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
Thursday at 1 p.m., the 14th, 1 p.m., the Creative Cutie discussions is going to go live for our first official podcast recording.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
We're doing it. We're doing it. So we got some stuff to do for our intro, but yes.
Okay.
We are going to do it, and it's going to be great.
So when we hear Creative Cutie, what is to be, what can people be looking for?
So what we did was both sides of what we do. So I am a designer. I am in mental health. She has her creative side, but she's also, in social work. She's in that creative health space. And it's really just dealing with life. We say creative cuties because we're creative and we're cute.
Period.
That part.
Period.
That
Hello.
part. Right.
So it's really not about the creative cutie side. It's about the discussions, life, help, healing. There's people that we're going to bring on. For instance, Jewel Carter is one of our
Jewel,
panelists.
yes, right. Shout out to Jewel.
Yes. So just bringing on women and even some men to have discussions, necessary discussions. Not necessarily what we do here on the grind, but taking them into deeper things, because sometimes there's some things we really need to tap into to find our healing, to find a better way of dealing with things.
Yeah.
Back to that person in my inbox. I had a choice.
Right.
I could have popped off real quick. Dale could have came out.
Dale,
and
right.
Dale might have said some things that Dale didn't need to say.
Right.
But in that moment, I chose to say, you know what? It's not worth it.
Right.
And that's the things we'll tap into. But also helping people learn with grief. I'll be very transparent. This week is never easy for me. Mother's Day is never easy because I don't have my mother. I haven't had her since I was 14. Yes, I am a mother. But, even the little girl in me sometimes wants to reach out and say, Mama, guess what? I'm taking on the biggest assignment of my life. So, hey, it's not, it's hard.
Yeah.
So having discussions, and now Katera can speak to that side of grief that she's dealing with. She has her good days. She has her bad days. But even when she is having a moment, she has people around her that can help her.
Right.
But the journey she's on will help somebody else.
Right.
So bringing that into the discussions, she's just the other half of those discussions. And then, she's, like I said, we have my conference coming, but she has a conference coming, and we were trying to line it up. The calendar committee didn't quite understand our dates and what was happening, and it was probably because we probably needed to submit our things together for people to understand what we were trying to do. What really was supposed to happen was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday would have been the unfinished girl, and Sunday would have been why did I just forget the name of the conference? Oh, this one, the healing hidden secrets trauma conference. She got a tongue twister.
Yeah, right. I saw that.
Right.
Yeah, look, and I was reading on the shirt too, and I was like, heavenly. Yeah, right.
But that was the idea of it. However, because it didn't line up that way, doesn't mean that we just say, oh, whatever. So as Unfinished Girl is underway, and we're getting ready to hit the pavement running now with that, because I need people. I need people now. But we're going to start pushing now. Since she's here, we will be pushing also the healing hidden trauma,
right?
Secret traumas, the healing conference.
The healing conference, right?
So yeah.
So Cuzzo, how have you been in your trauma moments?
Some days are up, some days are down.
Right.
But I actually just started trauma therapy about a month and a half ago. So
how's that going for you?
It's going good.
It's going good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think even like you say, you miss your mom, and the death of your brother, and then I'm struggling this month because I lost my oldest son to gun violence back in 2017. So his birthday will be May 15th, and then May 24th is when I got the call. So this this has been a struggle.
Yeah,
it's been a struggle, and it is definitely affecting my mental. And that's one thing that Creative Cuties can discuss for male or female, is that there has to be some type of outlet.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, and I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but sometimes you feel like you just want to pop.
Absolutely.
You just holding all this stuff in, and you just want to be like, pop goes a weasel.
Yes. And here's the crazy part about the video she posted on Sunday. That person attacked me, but you don't know what I've been going through to see me doing what I'm doing in that moment. And the crazy part is I remember it, but I don't remember. So that's how you know you was in there.
Right.
So you judging what you saw. And she recorded that part, but what she don't understand is that evening.
Child, I don't know what happened that evening.
So, we on the media team. All I know is I have one phone recording content, and then she got a phone and a camera. And next thing I know, I got to catch the camera, the phone, and the glasses.
And apparently I snatched her earring off.
Yeah, she snatched my earrings out, everything, because I had the big earrings on.
Those, yeah.
But here's the thing, because I understand. I understand. Sunday before that, I think the entire media team supposed to be getting content, people on the floor at the altar, but here's the thing, I would rather you get what you need than to worry about a picture. So you never know what a person's going through.
Right.
There's been times where she'll walk in the door and I already know, like, all right, we gonna get through this.
Right.
And I think that's where our bond came. It wasn't in the trauma, it was healing from the trauma.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't need a person to say something. You don't need a person to do anything. You just need a person to be there.
Right.
And I think it was that. Well, I think the real connection came on that Sunday when, literally, I forget what it was. But I think I come and stood by you or something.
I don't know what it was.
Before I know it, she was gone. And I was like, oh. And she was like, why you do that? And I was like, I was just being obedient.
Yeah.
But to have that type of connection with someone.
Right.
When God tell you to move, you move.
Right.
Even now, when I send people text messages, it's not because, I'm in your business. Sometimes I don't know. It's just, I know that I'm supposed to send you a text message.
Right.
And that's the type of thing you need. When it comes to healing, and she does the same thing. She's like, what's the problem? What you mean?
Right.
Or she got my location, so she'll be like, what you doing?
Right.
Huh?
You not at your house.
Why you say that on him?
She could be at the store.
Right, you're right. You're right.
Listen. Look,
like,
Katara,
what's
look, she can be real slick when she wants to. But go ahead, I'll pass on that one. She's been that way ever since she's been little, so I'll pass on that one.
But it is just having people like that, you know, because even when it came to her little brother, I saw the story, but I didn't know. And in the moment when she walked into, what was it? That was women's Bible study that night. And I just looked there and I said, something's not right. And so finally she said something. And then I got on her. I said, don't you ever let anything happen that you don't call and reach out, because I would have been there. And that's the type of people you need.
That's the type of people you need.
We need people that aren't going to be in our business. Just, what's going on? You know, somebody say, if you need me, I'm there. Okay. Because sometimes people don't need you to be there to help them solve anything.
Right. Just be there.
Just be there.
Just be there. Yeah.
You know, I get tired of people trying to tell me how to live.
Don't look at me and Jesse.
No,
don't
I'm not telling you, but I'm saying, you know what I mean.
Right, we know what you mean. Right.
You know?
Right.
Come on now.
I'm
grown.
When you
I'm big grown.
When you do the we that's what I'm saying. Me and Jesse, we know what that is. Don't look. Don't like we don't know. We know.
Because everything ain't thus says the Lord either.
Oh, let me sit up. Let me sit up. You.
I'm just, hey. Because here's the thing. If you come and prophesy to me, don't you think it should be confirmation?
Yep.
Because even if God told me something, he gonna tell me enough so that when you say something, it'll be confirmation.
That's all
Am
it
I
is,
right?
though.
And I don't have to put a seed on it if it's confirmation.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Here's the thing. It goes back to what we do here. When you pour into people, when you do what you're called to do, when you walk in your purpose, God's gonna make provisions.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And sometimes speaking the word, being there for someone, supporting someone, doesn't mean that you have to be paid for every single thing. Because to be honest, I would rather my blessings come from God. Now, he's going to use people to do that, but I would rather it come from a good place than out of obligation because you feel like I've done something.
Ooh-wee. Is this
I'm just saying.
Is this that Creative Cutie episode? Is this a touch of what y'all going in on and talking about? Is this that? Oh, y'all need to be making sure y'all tune in with that. Y'all, this is deep.
But what somebody hasn't said is who her special guest is. See, mine, I got a lot of folks on the ticket because we got a lot to deal with. But she got like a what you call one big bang in one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek, talk to us. What you got? You sitting over there just high fiving and do the and doing the
Clock it.
So who's the guest?
Yeah, what you got, cousin?
Because we got to start promoting yours too. So
Okay, so y'all know the Clark sisters, don't y'all?
Yeah, we know the Clark
So
sisters.
my speaker this year is Dr. Dorinda Clark Cole.
Ooh.
she said, yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, you not excited about her being here? I mean, she lived down the street and she know me since I was 13. So
Yeah.
But you know, some people are starstruck.
yeah, I'm not.
And yeah, when you're not starstruck, those people are just like family.
They are. That's right. Like
But they still gonna come if they find out she's gonna be at the
Yeah,
the
and
cane.
it's free.
Right.
And it's free.
Right.
Y'all gonna go see Dorinda for free somewhere else?
Did you say free?
Free 99.
What?
Free. Dorinda Clark Cole.
Free.
Canaan Manifested Word.
June
June
7th.
7th.
June 7th. Wow.
At 5 p.m.
5 o'clock. Wow.
So all of CMWC, you got time to go home and, drink.
Well, you know,
something,
with the way the Lord been working at our church, we might still
be laying on the floor to 3:45, 4. We might need to have some snacks that day.
Yeah. That.
He been doing us in on Sundays over there.
Yeah. He been.
After service, it'd be like,
I got something to do.
Then you get in the car and be like, where's I going?
Yeah, what was I supposed to do? Was I going to cook something? What else I was going to
I
cook?
start taking engagements on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time it happened, I had to do my graduation pictures. I'm like,
yeah, and it was cold.
It was.
She had me out there. Look, I was like a coat hanger. I got this, and this. My niece and nephew went with me. We was carrying all kind of stuff.
Wow. That's what's up. Shout out to Bishop Randall Parker. When we talk about, real quick, not starstruck, you know, we got Shirley Murdoch, right? Mm-hmm. And we so all used to it where we could be around other celebrities and we just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh well, you know.
Yeah, I've had a lot of contact with different celebrities and I've never been a starstruck type person. I don't know why.
Right.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Right.
That's a good thing.
It is. Yeah. Like when my brother passed, she sent a plant to the funeral home.
See?
That's auntie.
That's auntie, right?
Yeah. When we put people up on that pedestal, when they disappoint us, then it's like you heartbroken. But in reality, they just like us.
They human. Man. They just got more money.
Right.
That part. They bank account just a little different.
Man.
We gonna get there one day.
It's on the way too.
It's already here.
It's on the way.
It's already
Not
here.
much longer
I'm just waiting. Look, I'm just waiting for it to.
Things are about to shift quickly.
Okay, Bishop Jr.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Shout out to our sponsors, Mom's House, Restorative Church, The Bible Way, Deborah Barnett, get your affairs in order, Premier Screening, LLC, H-Town, the Tabernacle Church, the Tab, the Unfinished Girl Conference, One Creative Cutie, LLC, Young Men and Women for Change, Cassandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Legal Shield by Anita Madison. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversation, you heard him here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. You heard him here first.
What up, bro? Hey, your phone is going off the hook, bro.
Word?
Yeah,
Word?
bro.
Let me check this email.
Today is finally our moment.
LS Reed said he want our demo tape, bro.
We finally made it.
Hey, man, this shit about to be lit, bro.
Man, we up.
Hey, let's stop calling.
What you got, brother? It's 25 track off. Yeah, right here.
People don't even know what we had to do.
Fucking car, bro.
Car got stole. And I'm just trying to keep the fun involved. Big bottles, thick ass, blunt
How the
ass.
fuck we get robbed by a nice nigga and a fat nigga, bro?
Hey, we want to hear that new bone quick.
Man, your bum still rapping, man?
I'm about to answer that phone. I'm tired of making promises that you can't keep.
Pull up. I got no drops on me.
My track hall got stolen, bro. But the music was in the track hall.
I ain't got no life. I got a little bitch to get. Yeah.
Spinning that bitch, that's right.
Push get the shoving, I'ma wipe him like a snot. Shit, we call her the Wicked Witch of the West.
Already got the drop.
Man, I said I'm coming, man.
I don't know why I keep putting up with this shit.
Damn, that's what you all about.
I'm in the house, man. What's going on?
This dude don't know shit.
And I'm about to run on high. Only haters wanna stop. We turned up.
I already got the drop on him. Look, I'ma run it back. 19 put the block on him.
People getting beat up out here, bro. They didn't say it.
Yeah, I stay down.
Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot, then listen. Jamaican reggae kitchen. One plate mash up your system. Take a bite, feel the bass in your chest. Then every belly start dance to the hymn them. Rice and peas in a big pan, jack smoke, right name in the sky. Grandma hum, one old hymn song, you them bust joke, laugh till them cry. Lime wedge cool down the thing them. Sweet sauce drip off your chin. You say you just come for a small friend, but you got 3 plate deep, can't pretend. Jamaican reggae kitchen. Every little thing just sizzling. From Yardman spice to Island rhythm. Put some soul in the pot then.
To the rhythm, feel the light. Lose control, let it go, hold me tight. Dance with me till the morning light. Baila conmigo, side to side. Feel the fire burning deep inside. No worries, just the vibe we ride. Dance with me, let the moment guide. I see you walking in, yeah, the whole room froze. Got that glow when you step, yeah, naturally shows. DJ turn it up, let the bass line drop. Now you're moving real slow, got the whole place locked. Step to me, no fear, just a vibe so real. Every move that you make got me lost in the field. We don't gotta rush, let the moment breathe. Just your hand in mine while we sway to the beat. Yeah, lights flashing, but I only see you. Heartbeat racing, every move see through. We connected like the rhythm in the drum. When I say vamos, girl, you know what's up. Oh, closer now, don't let go. Feel the heat, let it flow. Every step nice and slow. Take control. Baila conmigo, don't stop tonight. Move your body to the rhythm, feel the light. Lose control, let it go, hold me tight. Dance with me till the morning light. Baila conmigo, side to side. Feel the fire burning deep inside. No worries, just the vibe we ride. Dance with me, let the moment guide. Turn around, let me see how you move like that. Got the rhythm in your hips, yeah, you proving that. Every step, every slide, got the room in the trance. We ain't thinking about tomorrow, we just living this dance. From the city lights to the ocean breeze, we could dance anywhere, bring the vibe with ease. No stress, no fear, just the sound of the drum. When the night comes alive, yeah, we become one. Look, feel the energy rise when we step on the floor. Every beat hit different, always wanting more. No words, just the rhythm, yeah, that's all we need. When I say baila, girl, you follow my lead. If the night never ends, I'm okay with that. In your arms in the moment where we at. Every spin, every touch feels so right. We just dancing through the night. Baila, baila, sin miedo.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Sean Juan, in the studio with Since You on the radio, Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, great people. Let's get up and make it happen today.
That's right. That's
Make it
right.
happen. Make
That's
it happen.
right. Also, co-owner of P360 Studios, the producer of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Jesse Coleman.
Buenos dias. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Is it Cinco de Mayo?
It is.
It is. It is. It is.
It is. Tacos and margaritas today.
That margarita sound about right today. Yes. Yeah, I'll do that. Welcome back with our special guest in the house, my little cousin.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Yeah.
How you doing?
Look, this is her.
It is.
This is her.
And this is how she acts when we record. So
Right.
what you see is what you're going to get.
Right. This is what
Yes.
you're gonna get. Yeah. Yeah.
Until we get serious.
Yeah, I'll be like I told you. I'm gonna put my truth out there. Every time I see her, I give her a hug. I'll be like, anybody I need to beat up.
I probably done already got them before. You know.
Yeah. So, try calling in, Mr. McKinney, 419-740-0433, 419-740-0433. Oh, Miss Boykin.
That's my cousin.
What's going?
My cousin too.
I know.
She said good morning, cousins.
Cousins, right,
You know
right.
my main name is Boykin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Burton.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Lawrence was my daddy. Dale. Lawrence Dale. I look just like him, guys.
Mic drop.
Boop. The Puerto Rican looking man, that was my daddy.
That was a long pause.
Right. When the light bulb finally goes off. Yep.
Shonda, we need Humadub to be a sponsor.
Yeah.
She got all kind of businesses.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
Wait a minute, you still got that camera? Yep, my daddy, Uncle Lawrence.
Okay.
So let's talk about this conference.
Oh my God.
Because we got directions from Mama Eva that we need to go ahead and talk about the birth of this conference.
Did you say Mama Eva?
Mama Eva, she don't play.
She don't play.
If she don't do it, she gonna call me and say, what's happening?
Yeah,
so,
listen.
I ain't even getting in trouble today.
I gotta go home back to her.
Yeah.
Listen, Mama E, I'm gonna let y'all talk because, yeah, Mama in the house.
She has spoken.
Mm-hmm.
She has spoken.
So,
Go ahead.
So let's talk about the birth of this conference.
The Healing Hidden Secret Trauma Conference. It wasn't an idea. I'm about to read it because I can't think right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read what I wrote of how it was birthed.
Okay.
Okay, so it wasn't an idea. It was a response to pain that refused to stay buried. It was birthed in a place a lot of people don't talk about. The quiet battles, the unspoken wounds, the things people carry that don't always have language for. For me, it came from lived experiences, navigating trauma, healing into layers, and realizing that so many people were suffering in silence, just like I once was. In March 2023, what had been sitting in my spirit finally took form. God placed it on my heart not to just heal, but to create a space for others to heal too. That's where the name came from, Healing Hidden Secret Trauma Conference, because a lot of trauma isn't visible. It's not always told, but it still impacts everything. The first conference was in 2022, which laid the foundation, but the vision became clear over time. This wasn't meant to be just another event. It was meant to be experienced, a safe space where people could come, feel seen, feel heard, and begin their healing journey without judgment. So it was birthed out of pain that turned into purpose, silence that needed a voice, healing that wasn't just for me, but for others. And now it has grown into something bigger, of movement where faith meets mental health, where people don't have to pretend they're okay, and where transformation is real. The conference exists because you're not the only one who's been through something, and you shouldn't have to heal alone.
Now you see the connections that take place.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And anybody who either has been or doesn't know what she does there, she not only has this space, but she has individuals, right? Who tell their story.
Mm-hmm. The Survivor's Walk.
The Survivor's Walk. That's what it's called. I couldn't think of the name of it. But people who have had these traumas, and she selects certain people to actually do the journey with the walk, the Survivor's Walk.
Yep, I did the first Survivor's Walk. I guess I'd do it again because I've been through a whole bunch since the first one.
Child, you probably need a conga line for Survivor Walk this year.
Yeah.
Too many people done been through stuff.
Man.
But it is an opportunity, and that's a good thing, is allowing people to not maybe address or face that trauma, because sometimes we run from it.
Right.
And running from it doesn't help you heal. It only puts it maybe on the shelf.
What about the people that wear the mask?
I was one of those people.
I was too.
Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm one of those people too.
To be honest, me even talking about some of the things that I have dealt with in relationships, I really didn't begin to talk about them until I got here. I talk about them in passing, but I didn't fully address them in the way they should, because out of fear. And here's the thing, and I'm sure Katera could attest to this. We often don't share our traumas. We don't say what it really is because we are still covering for maybe the person who did it versus healing by just addressing it. It's easy to say, no, I'm not going to do that because it's going to, stir the pot. But that only makes you hold it in even longer and it hurts even worse versus letting it out.
Right.
And oftentimes when you let it out, if there's a person that is responsible, they're going to be upset. But life is life,
right?
Because you can't tell someone how their experience of the trauma should be.
That's gaslighting. Yeah.
Yeah. You cannot honestly tell somebody how they should feel when it comes to the trauma.
Right.
Because they didn't go through it.
That part.
did.
And they don't have to deal with the residue of what was left.
The torment and all of that.
You said the residue.
The residue.
The residue.
It's hard to, you can clean something off, but that don't mean that residue not still there. It's like the stench. Sometimes you can, I'm gonna use my brother as an example because he just bought a car and he said it still smell like booty juice. So yeah.
Wait, what? Bootios?
Yeah, bootios. But it's like that. Like he bought the car, but now he has to have it deep cleaned to get rid of the stench. So even if you talk about the trauma, it doesn't mean that the
clean
stench
up the
of
surface,
it.
but the inside is still.
You have to deep clean. So it's the same thing with a trauma.
That's like with me. After I I was mean in high school. I got suspended every other week.
Ooh. I didn't get suspended though. You got caught. I didn't.
I mean, I had no choice because Mama Janae was there, so she caught me.
Your fault.
No, but after I graduated high school, because I didn't walk with my class, I what was it? April 25th, I think it was 2018. I checked myself into the hospital because I was tired of being tormented. And I needed that time to be able to sit with everything I was going through. So I told Mama Eva, I said, can you please just drop me off at this hospital? Because I can't do this. If I don't go, I probably won't be here anymore. So if I didn't go April 25th, 2018, I wouldn't be sitting right here talking to y'all.
And that's something that people don't understand. You see a person, but you never know how close they are. Because I actually just tried. One night I was sick of it and my children were little at the time. And I said, I can't do it no more. And I took 12, it might've been more than that. It was a bottle of Tylenol PMs. I was just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that was me. I took a bottle of pills and I used to cut myself. So
I didn't cut myself, but I did take those pills. And it's crazy because my brother is actually a 911 dispatch. And he showed up to the hospital and he talked me into just going through the process. And they put me up on that floor and I literally, and this is the crazy part. I did it on a Friday, I think, a Friday night. And Martin Luther King Day was that Monday. So I literally my off days was spent on the 8th floor at Toledo Hospital.
Wow.
Because, when I got there, I was cold. My dad, hear what I'm saying? I was married. My dad came to see about me. And he said, baby, I need you to do one thing. He said, I'm bringing you a sweatshirt because I told him I was cold. He brought me a sweatshirt, my Bible, and my cell phone. And so only way I could use the phone was to keep it on silent. Because back then, at the flip phone, keep it on silent. And I would go in the bathroom and check in with my dad. And he's the one who pleaded with me, you can get this together.
Yeah.
He was the one.
What's hard though is easier said than done. Like someone can tell you,
yes.
But you have to be ready.
Sunkiss just said, about, it's real deep what she just said. My daughter's most recent therapist told her how something shouldn't affect her on her first visit. I'm like, how's somebody gonna tell you? How's somebody gonna tell you how you're not supposed to feel or what you may be going through? And I think, to be honest with you, we got to be very, very honest. A lot of us are dealing with traumas and a lot of hidden traumas that we are unaware that is still there. because I had put up a post the other day. I said there's a little boy inside of me that is still mad and angry that my biological dad wasn't a part of my life like I wanted him to, and it took for me to have that moment where I was back angry again. But when you really look at it, it's a trauma experience for me because of what I wanted and I didn't get in return.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we got to be real about what we're dealing with, because we all are going through something. It's how we get through it.
Absolutely.
It's how we get through it.
And I will say that going through, and Tara, you can probably attest to this, going through what you went through, it was uncomfortable. It was hard. And you still have to deal with it, but we all go through what we go through because it's a part of our purpose.
Right.
It's a part of what we were designed to get through.
Right.
Because if I sat down and told you what I've been through, if she sat down and told you all of what she's been through, you probably might, be a little, you might grow some gray hairs or something. Like literally, your mind gonna be blown. But when you don't look like what you've been through,
right.
People look at us every day and they think, oh, she's graduating in school, like, oh, she's doing wonderful. But what is she carrying to get through that? What are you doing that? Right.
Is I had 5 surgeries while enrolled in school.
That part.
Still had a 3.5 GPA.
That part.
Talking about holding it together.
That part.
Talking about holding it together. And I think there needs to be, I know there needs to be more conversations like this. In some way, somehow, what you guys are doing is so bigger than you that it's got to be able to. It's the anointing that destroys the yoke. Like, you got to be able to have these conversations for people to say, "Aha, let me raise my hand. That's me." Dealing with some type of trauma, and we don't address our traumas. You know.
Yeah, I was like her, and I wouldn't say a mean girl, but I went through a stage of just anger.
Rebellion?
Not rebellion, anger.
Anger, okay.
I was angry. My mother died when I was 14, a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
And it was 5 days before my birthday. So her funeral was the day before my birthday. So for me, I was angry. Just like she got us suspended. I didn't get suspended, but I was mean. I was real mean. And then I was at Emmanuel Baptist Christian school, or Emmanuel Christian school now, and I was the only chocolate drop there. Well,
chocolate drop,
caramel drop,
right.
Vanilla
French
bean,
vanilla.
Right.
French vanilla bean,
right.
But I was the only one in my class for a lot of those years. So imagine being amongst them all, still being having to keep up your grades, do everything, but every little thing they want to accuse you of.
Yeah.
So on top of being pointed out for things a lot of times, I had to defend myself there. But then to turn around and lose your mom, and then they treated me and my sister and brother like we was a charity case. Want to make food for us and stuff like that. Now here's the thing: what y'all failed to realize was my daddy was the cook. My mama couldn't cook. So guess what? Y'all cooking food we don't want to eat.
Right.
But that was their way of helping instead of really just helping. So you don't know what a person's going through. So even in when a person gets angry and lashes out now, I understand, because there's something there that they just need to get out. Now, depends on how you lash out at me. It's going to depend on my response. But, just because you are going, don't mean it gives you an out to lash out at people. Because if you find yourself lashing out, then you need to deal with that trauma.
Right.
So you got to do something about it.
Right.
And even in the midst of Tara's surgeries, she would always go back to, okay, I got to get my paper done. We always had a joke about, what she said when she's coming out of anesthesia. But once it wore off,
giraffes and chicken and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What kind of anesthesia they gave me?
Yeah, we probably could do a whole show on her come outs from the anesthesia.
Right.
But in the midst of that, she just kept going. And that's what people need to understand is, despite, or I should say in spite of every blow, you got to keep going.
Right.
In spite of what happens, you have to keep going.
Right.
Because it's easy. The easy thing is to give up, throwing the towel.
Man. That's the easy thing is to give up, throwing the towel. Man.
That's the easy out. Yeah.
We got a caller? 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 404-937-3614. 4 Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Who do we have on the line?
Good morning. You have Councilwoman Sandra McPherson on the phone.
Hey, Councilwoman, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, you guys. I was listening to you, and I know you guys were talking about trauma, but I need to get our people out to vote today.
There you go. There you go.
It is imperative that if you are registered to vote, that you vote today.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know about what has been going on in our country, I'm going to share this. The Supreme Court has basically said that the black vote don't matter. And it is detrimental to all of us that sit back and say, my vote don't count. If it didn't count, they wouldn't be going through all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're registered, get up, get out, and vote.
That part.
Y'all heard it.
Thank you.
Ain't nothing more to be said. Get out, get voting.
Get up, get out. Put up whatever you got to do. House shoes and all. Just going out there and
Put your
vote.
wig on, your bonnet. Well, not the bonnet. I don't
Yes.
like bonnets. Please. Put your hat on. Put your
Don't
wig
do the
on.
bonnet.
Don't do the bonnet.
Please don't do the bonnet.
Right. But at least some flip flops or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little cold. Put some socks and slides on.
Right.
And if you don't feel good, I put it out there that you can go ask for assistance. They'll come out to your car.
See, y'all ain't got no
Bring the
excuse.
ballot out to your car.
No excuse.
Yes.
And you will still be able to vote.
There you go.
There you have it.
They're making it easy for everybody. So there's no excuse.
No excuses, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
for people that look like me, if you don't start voting, it won't be necessary to vote
That's right.
because they're going to count it out.
They're going to count it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to do what they want to do to you and to me.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
I am begging you, if you are listening to me this morning, get out and vote and take somebody with you.
Yep.
Y'all have a blessed day, and thank you, Jesse, Sean, and baby girl for every morning sharing and talking to us on this 419 grind.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Councilwoman. We love
We
you.
appreciate you too.
Yeah, we love you. Have
Love
a
you
great
too,
day.
baby.
Love you.
All right.
Keep it doing.
All
you
right.
too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Look, she has spoken.
Mm-hmm. She talked like them real educated people, like professors and them people, them doctors.
Right.
when they talk real slow.
Right. That's how she talked.
And
right.
they pause.
And they pause.
So you can get it.
Right.
I'm gonna start talking like that.
Yeah. She's good at pausing too.
Oh yeah.
She's an educator. So.
She's an educator
she's an
too.
educator.
She's an educator. So yeah.
I'm one of the new educators.
She know how to get the business without you knowing you getting the business,
Mm-hmm.
but you getting the business.
You be like, wait a minute, I just got in trouble.
Thank you for calling the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. Who do we have on the line?
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's PD Tally.
Hey,
With the Ohio Unity Corps.
We've been begging for you to come and give us some education on voting.
I hear you. Well, today is the day. How's that?
Today is the day.
Today is the
Absolutely.
day.
Yes, Ohio. Today is election day.
So can you really help the people understand where we're at in such a time as this?
Yeah, so it's been a tough week. This has been with the Supreme Court decision in Louisiana versus Calais, a real hit to voting rights in this country. The one thing that we believe is that on Election Day, that's the one day that there's equality for all. Our Constitution gives one person one vote. But when we don't go out and vote, that gives the other people two votes. Because if I don't vote and one other person votes, they basically are picking up my non-vote and the vote that they're making. So this this primary election is the time that we get to go vote for representatives who will be the best candidate to compete in the November midterm election. All of these races are so very important if we want to see better communities. We have just got to weigh in differently. And unfortunately, a lot of people skip out on the primary, and even some people skip out on the midterm. But I'm imploring everybody in 2026, if we have not voted before, we got to make sure we make our voices heard in this election cycle. So much is happening in our country. So much is happening in our state. And even locally, a lot of things are going on. And there's a correlation between what is happening and whether or not we're coming out and voting or staying home.
Yeah, and I think also, again, is there going to be more of a push, especially from the Ohio Unity Coalition, to really get out in the communities where we can look at the numbers in regards to how many people are registered in different districts, and then putting a focus on making sure that we get more registered voters out of those districts?
Yeah, Sean, I'm sorry I wasn't prepared today to come on with that kind of information. Maybe we could do another segment when I'm there in studio.
Okay. Yes.
And you can actually show, for people who are following your podcast on visually, we can put those numbers up on a slide.
Okay.
And I have all of those numbers. There's such disparity when it comes especially to Black voters. And we want to make sure, and we can change those numbers, but we first need to know what those numbers look like, right? And I am more than happy to share that information with your listeners, with your viewers, with your followers, so that we can get a greater understanding of where we're falling short and where we need to work to improve to get those numbers up.
Yeah, I totally agree. I actually want to volunteer my time to, go out in those areas and get more people to be registered to vote. And I look at even the work that I've done in the past 20 years. I have a lot of young folk between the age of 18 to 35 that I would love to see be registered voters and get out to vote, because we got to be able to change the narrative of what's going on. And if we can show that we're starting to show up and show out, maybe they'll listen more to what our needs and demands are.
You are absolutely right. I just dropped my 25-year-old granddaughter off. We usually go and vote early, but we didn't have a chance to do early voting. So she's voting probably for the second time at her actual polling location. So I just dropped her off. I'm headed to now my voting location to get my vote on. And I would love to work with you and those young people. They've got power, but we need to show them exactly. We need to give them the science behind some of this. And it's not rocket science, but it is science. And once we show them the numbers, most people have an aha moment. And I do need people like you who are willing to volunteer to go where the people are and ask those people and get those people registered. A lot of people aren't registered or are not coming out to vote because nobody's asked them.
Wow.
We're going to start asking.
We're going to start asking.
I mean, literally.
Yes.
People will do it, but we've got to take their time and show them and let them know we really need them at the polling location. And we only do that with people like you, I, and others who are willing to go where the people are.
Yes.
Because the people are not coming to us.
Right.
Wow. You know what? Let me just say, God bless you for heading such heavy is the head that wears the crown, girl. And I am telling you, I am telling you, I don't know how you do it, but we talk about it all the time. It's your purpose because it's connected to a promise. So I just want to say, keep up the good work, and we will connect. And again, I'm putting it out there for Councilwoman McPherson. I'm volunteering my time to make sure that we have some type of bite in the game. Yeah.
Absolutely. I would encourage people to go to our website, www.ohiounity.org.
Okay.
If you go there today, you can build your back. I mean, there's a lot of information. There's a lot of tools. You can find out if you're registered to vote. You can find out where your polling location is. You can find out who's going to be on the ballot.
Wow.
You can build yourself a sample ballot that you can print off or email and take to the polling location with you.
What?
A lot of tools that we've developed, and we've developed these tools specifically for Black Ohioans across the state, and that includes Black folks right here in Northwest Ohio.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
So check us out. Check our website out. We have a presence on social media at Ohio Unity. But we need bodies. We need volunteers. We need people that want to scale this work in a way that there will be no question from our community that we are ignoring them in any kind of way. So I look forward to working with you if you're willing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Have a great day on purpose.
All right. Go vote, Ohio.
Yes, right.
Yes.
Man, listen, I'm going to tell you what's the amazing thing about Toledo, Ohio is the Black women that we have that be about their damn business. I'm talking about, man, listen, man, when we have seasoned Black women that have been there, done that, and now they're dropping jewels and leading and guiding us and direct. I mean, I got to hop on the bandwagon. I'm sorry. I got to hop on. What you want me to do? Yeah, I can volunteer and go out there and do that because I don't know it all. And I'm learning.
Her phone's hotline.
It's hotline today.
That's something else.
That's something else. Okay. All right. We just wanted to say that. But yeah.
We important.
Y'all, look. Shout out to all the amazing Black women across the world, man. You guys are amazing, man. Like, for real. Y'all educate.
Yes.
Y'all educate and talk, and like y'all was starting to pull something up out of me today about this trauma because I'm struggling. I ain't gonna front. I'm struggling, man.
But
I'm struggling.
It's okay. That's what people fail to realize is you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to walk around like you got it all together all the time.
Man.
You can have a bad day. You can have a day where you say, you know what? Let me try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you know what? More importantly, it's important to unplug.
Yeah.
It's important to take the time to work on your mental.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to take the time to have a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going back to the unfinished girl. That's what it's all about.
Right.
That's what it's about. It's about taking a few days to pour into your mental. It's about taking the time to fill your cup up.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
Right.
It's a time to really just focus on being the best part of you.
Right.
Because if you are not the best part of you, you cannot effectively walk into your purpose.
Man.
Or continue walking in your purpose.
Yeah.
So that's why I need some people there.
Okay.
That's
Fair
why
enough.
I need some people there. I need you.
Man.
I need you to be there. I need you to be there.
We had both of them.
Yeah. Yep. We had both of them.
Look,
because once I get done talking about Unfinished Girl, then I got 2 weeks to talk about, healing some traumas.
Healing some traumas. Yeah.
I'm just calling it Healing Some Traumas because I'm gonna mess that name up every time.
Right.
Healing some traumas.
My God, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. What a great show. What a great show.
Awesome.
Shout out to each and every one that has joined us this morning, who have commented, who have shared. We appreciate you. We value you, right? Man, this was a good show. Like I said, you guys were starting to open me up on something. They would have been like, why are you over there snotting like a little boy? Over there crying, letting all that out, right? Because it's real. It's real. But shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to our sponsors, Pink Lady Cigar Club, The Social Butterfly, Nickel Bar and Grill, Cartier One Auto Sales, Your Computer Needs of Toledo, LLC, Jamaican Reggae Kitchen Mon, McCain Insurance and Casualties, KSM Mobile Laundry, Early Start Behavioral Health. Before we go, we normally like to leave you with something that will encourage you, motivate you, or push you along your way. Dr. Liddell, what would you like to say?
I want to just encourage everyone as we talk today about traumas and healing. Come out to the Unfinished Girl Conference. It is the beginning of the journey. It's a time to pour into you. It's a time for you to start walking in your purpose. Come fill your cup up at the conference so then we can go talk about our healed traumas.
There you go. Cuzzo, what you want to say?
I'm going to say what I always say. Is what I wrote. It's on the back of my first book, From Broken to Healing. I got 3 on the way. My journey and testimony will help those who don't realize that trauma is the road to reach your purpose, to get your promise, and fulfill your destiny.
Oh. What y'all do? What's this? Yeah.
That's what I live by. That's what I live by since my first book came out.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Jesse, what do you want to say?
Nothing after that. But
right.
Remember to go vote, please, today. And follow us on all social media at the 419 Grind. Visit the website, the419grind.com, and the sports website, winlosesports.com. We have Juneteenth shirts on the website at the store. So get you a shirt before it's too late, and don't come calling at the last minute. Can I get a shirt? No, you can't.
No, you can't. Period. Dot.
Because it's May 5th, and you just got informed to get your shirt now.
Right,
get
absolutely.
It now. Not on June 18th.
Right, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, all I want to say is have a great day and know that your future is in front of you and not behind you. You are the head, not the tail. You are above and not beneath. God bless you all. Have a great day on purpose. Get out and go vote. We out. Peace.
We outside with it. Hey, no fear, no doubt, no change. Let's go. I was stuck in the dark, you pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking anyways. Ain't no ceiling on the praise and no limit on the floor. Holy Spirit got me charged up, tell the world let's go. People hurting on the block, they need hope, they need light. Ain't no point in shouting Sundays if we quiet through the night. Jesus died for the broken, for the weary, for the lost. So I'm 10 toes down.
Toledo, rep your city. Visit us online at the419grind.com.